Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Radhan Mirhamidov, third year university student, and in this video I'm going to share 10 ways to improve your presentation skills that's stated by Forbes. And all these 10 advices are given by top 10 professional coaches by Forbes Coach Council, and link for their website will be in the description. So the first advice is deconstruct what great speakers do. Here's the idea that you search for the great speakers on the internet, and there are immense number of videos of great speakers, and firstly you should watch them, analyze yourself, paying attention to different details like their approach, how they behave themselves, their tactics, their body language, and how they deliver information. And then search for videos with analyzed speakers. There are lots of videos with a detailed analysis of their speech, and pay attention to every detail and try to repeat it identically by recording yourself and practice it until you master it. And the next advice is focus on your audience, not yourself. Consider that the audience is there in order to gain something, the value, and by focusing on them you will create greater interconnection. And here's the part of quote by Yvonne Brown: by focusing on them and what you plan to share, your focus becomes the content and not how you look or sound. So the next advice is know your stuff so you can let go and be yourself. And this advice said that the quality of talk isn't the content, it's how well you connect with your audience, and therefore you should practice your speech until it becomes truly a part of you, and so you should fully understand what you speak about. But on the other hand, don't stuck in the material, otherwise you will lose the connection, and therefore approach it as an exchange and connect the audience, material, and yourself all together. The next advice is get specific about what you need to improve. In order to achieve this, you should record yourself by imagining that you are standing in front of the audience, and ask an experienced person or trusted person who will review with you the video and seek for your weaknesses you may have. See that maybe you rely only on slides, maybe you look nervous or shy in some cases. And in this way you can get real and clear feedback regarding your weaknesses that you need to work on. So the next one is create a speaking avatar. The main idea here is to create the second version of yourself, or generally the other version of yourself who will replace you in the presentations. And that's the idea, to create the individual with strong mental image who will stand out in front of the audience. And Forbes also advises to fully visualize it first and then maybe even give it a different name. So the next advice is join Toastmasters, in Russia Tamada. Barbara Safani from Career Solvers, link for her Twitter account will be in the description, advises to join the Toastmasters group, and she says that it's the best place that people can practice their public speaking skills and find like-minded people who also work on their public speaking skills, and being in the supportive environment. And she believed that spending time with these kind of people and get feedbacks from experienced ones will definitely help you to gain enough confidence. So the next advice is accept constructive criticism and apply it. And overall we know that practicing is the best way to improve our presentation skills, but Monica Davis said that even better way to improve your presentation skills is to practice in front of better and experienced speakers who are truly willing to give you feedbacks on what you should work on or eliminate. In this case you should apply this constructive criticism and at least try to apply it. And the next 8th advice is get into your body more. Here's the advice says that you should be basically connected with your body, and you should know how to control it, how to use it in an appropriate manner, and that's why the great speakers have the connection with their core. And doing all this stuff is not only related to the speakers, but overall related to our daily life. And the Forbes advises to have some specific exercises in order to gain the control of our inner body. And Forbes gives an example of the yoga, Tai Chi, and the dancing. So the next advice is explore your self-talk. And in order to explore your self-talk, you should dive into yourself and seek for the self-talk. And in the beginning probably you'll have lots of negative thoughts, but instead of stacking in them, switch to the positive ones and ask yourself why people should listen to you, or what do you have to offer to people. And this activity, consider it as more personal experience, and it solely depends on you. And Nancy Buffington concluded here that get comfortable inside first and the rest will follow. And so the next and last advice is try to improve to improve. This last advice is related to people who tended to work on their presentation skills more seriously, because Emily kept suggests to get out of our comfort zone and go to any local theater or comedy club. And she said that's one of the powerful ways to make our mind working and broaden our horizons, gain the ability to handle speaking in the pressure, being flexible, and ability to faster decision making. And namely by this, person will learn to be present in the moment. And these were 10 ways to improve your presentation skills. Hope you found useful, and by the way, all the links will be in the description for the coaches and also for Forbes Coaches Council, and for this article with these advices. And hope you find useful. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and comment below and hit the like button. See you in the next video. Bye bye.